Hello. Governor. What's up, everybody? Take just a moment here. I'm gonna make sure everything's working just exactly right. All right. Looks like everything's working just exactly right. Yeah, they updated the the stream software on my computer like 2 seconds before the stream. You never know what's gonna happen if that happens. What do we got here? We got an ABHQ. Oh no, ABDHQ gamer. Forever. Lil Pete. We got Gearhead. JB. Todd's in the house. What up? Dazzler. Brittany. Welcome. Got Matt. Let's see. Looks like we got Dave. We got Shads, Bugsby. What's going on? Vladimir. Dogfighter. Hello the day after Christmas. Evening all, Matthew. Eli. Soviet. Egghead. Merry Christmas. Mr. Fandango. Ethan. Got Gabor. Trevor. Don. Salty. Hope everyone had a great holiday. Yep. Mine was pretty good. A little bit different this year, but not too bad. Hey, Bill. You guys running tier 7? Yeah, probably. Ugh. Ugh. Disley Dave. Got a massive super hangover. Oof. Twisted, what's going on? Pack Attack. Curtis. Hope everyone had a good Christmas, holidays, day off, whatever you're into. Ooh. Yeah, it's a little bit different here. I mean, I got a relatively small family, but didn't see most of them. It's because nobody wanted to do anything, so all good. Yeah, I was thinking about streaming for a couple hours yesterday, and then I was getting on doing a couple warm-up games, and oh my god. Like, every time I play these days, it's about a 25% chance that it's going to be like the worst game that I've ever seen, which isn't good. Kentucky Gunrunner, what's going on, Paul? Got Buck. Let's go full Grinch mode. Yeah, I don't know if these people are playing like they've been playing. Probably won't take much. Can't be hungover, start over. Yeah. Ren, what's going on, Ronnie? Chattanooga. Massachusetts. Yeah, we'll probably check out. I mean, we got a boatload of new ships. We got 3 legendary rentals. We got Massachusetts Key, whatever that tier 4 Japanese cruiser is. What else? I feel like there's more. Oh, the Lenin. Gearing, yeah, we'll play the Gearing. Gearing's the only one I gotta shoot some footage for. I got a bunch of footage saved up. I guess gotta get through these videos. We also gotta do a little bit of a deep dive on the armor view at some point. Need a scouting report on how to counter the Gearing. Let's take a look here, because I think on my research of the PC version, you can actually pepper this thing with AP, like Destroyer AP. Let's see if we can get any. How does this thing work? Got 19 inches. Yeah, I don't know. I tried shooting this thing with a couple AP salvos when I ran into it. Can't remember what I was in, but pretty good damage numbers. So yeah, we'll check out all these new ships here. Just the play of Legendary tier has been absolutely dog shit. You can see I got Vinny up and running there to level 14. Tier 7's completely broken with zero hope in sight. I don't know, man. I mean, the cat's definitely out of the bag, but now we're just relying on all the new players to figure out how to play the game. Yahagi, yeah, that's the one. Hey, catch these hands. How you doing? Yeah, I got the Lennon. Asashio or Grammy. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, if they want to get the premiums, it's alright. It's their choice. It just these legendary tier games, man. It's people drop the anchor. They clump up, they drop the anchor, and then that's the game. It's like, what the fuck are you guys doing? Lennon achievable. You're gonna have to plop down some money for it, no matter what you do. A lot of people probably shouldn't be in them. Yeah, we were kind of hoping for a world where legendary tier would be reserved for people who knew how to play the game, but it doesn't seem to be included, or doesn't seem to be going down. Hey, Jake. Yeah, pretty good Christmas. Not too bad. Yesterday was definitely a don't plug in the mic day, yeah. Well, that was the problem. I mean, I'm thinking they're like, you know, Christmas is supposed to be a holiday where, you know, you're putting on your best self. And here I'm imagining myself just calling every single person on the high season MFer. Which definitely would have happened. So I figured let's just put it off till today. 74 million credits, I know, I'm getting real low. It's getting me real nervous. I haven't even fitted out all those Zura Lane ships. Like the Fusu and whatever else. So 120 is not over pen. I don't know. I mean, it's a very thick ship if you look at it. I don't know. We gotta figure out what's going on with these legendaries. Spend a couple hours. Guide to the armor view, yeah. You got 19,000 icebreakers towards the London. Wow. Drop the anchor, then fight. Everyone take a second to smash that like button. Ooh, yeah, that's good advice. Yeah, I got pretty good turnout. We got about 130 people tuned in. We got 30 likes. Hey, Brittany. Would you run the Optimus Prime? That's the range increase. I don't know. I mean, I don't have my mass set up for a long range. And I don't have any points in Optimus Prime, so I haven't been able to test it out. Before we get going here, we got some shoutouts for new members. I think last stream was 6 days ago, so we got Rod Sizzle, Jeff, Loganberger, Huey Lewis. Looks like AJ rejoined the members. Appreciate everyone for supporting the channel. If you do want to become a member, you can either hit the join button next to the subscribe button, or there's a link in the description. If you go forward in Legendary 2, you get focused and die. Yeah, it's a very frustrating concept. I feel like the Legendary Destroyers are kind of the only viable ones. I think let's bust this thing out. Part of the problem is I can't put camos on these, so I got a distinct spotting disadvantage. Like the gearing we want to run is kind of a counter DD type of a playstyle. Torpedo range is about 35 kilometers, so you can actually get some really interesting torpedo shots if you can find these kind of flanking angles. Send the torpedoes in. People won't be expecting them. Conqueror is very good, yep. Yeah, I got a Conqueror video made. I was probably put that up tomorrow morning. Why does your team get all the bad DD players? That's the question. Yeah, you got Dachi and a pair of Gearings. Oof. In a division. Legendary tier is starting to get fleshed out a little bit, so it's becoming a little bit more interesting. I mean, if it's just Grover, Yamato, and Alaska, it doesn't really... You don't have all the pieces in place for a interesting game. I got a Grover telling me what to do. Hey, thoughtful. Yeah, let's see if we can get this thing going here. Yeah, look at this torpedo range. We can get to the edge of that island right now. Yeah, we gotta be a little careful here. I don't want to run into the pair of gearings. So I can just torp that gap, see what happens. So I mean, the gearing's kind of right now the ultimate zoning torpor. And they got a little bit of speed compared to most American torpedoes. I think they're 66 knots in the water. Let's just see if we can get something going here. Yeah, you can get these torpedoes where people aren't expecting them. You could probably get that in the Shima too. I played 2 or 3 games with the long-range Shima torps. Oh. Got a destroyer, looks like. Oops. Let's see, pepper. Jesus. Uh-oh. It's too early for this shit. So yeah, once the gearing starts showing up more and more, you're just gonna have to assume there's torps flying all over the place. Same with the Shima. A lot of people play at long range. Okay. Clear out some of these destroyers in the mid. We could have a pretty good start. Yeah, I can see. Of course, the white cone actually shows how long the launch would be, so if you see that island way over there, we can actually get just a little bit past it. Which is pretty good range. Where are these guys? Hey Barrett, Merry Christmas. If I want to torp these smokes or not. Oh. Alright. American destroyer guns don't typically do that great long range. It's going to torp through these gaps here. So if that's the gearing, it definitely has range. Kind of a torpedo fiesta out here. What do you need support with there, Chief? Now, if you note on that launch there, we clipped the island, but it wasn't that close to the target ships. Normally, you don't want to hit the islands, especially if it's near the target, because they'll see the splash if they're paying attention. Probably react. Alright.
Concentrate fire on the enemy warship.
Problem is we got this gearing there, but these guys, I mean, Conqueror's way in the back. You have brains in your head, you have feet in your shoes, you can steer yourself any direction you choose, Mr. T. Thank you, Jay. Appreciate that. Words of wisdom. Yeah, looks like we got the overload over here. This update's been fun. Yeah, there's a lot going on right now. And plus we got rank coming. I think it's either next week or the week after. Bismarck sniping in the back. Backing up. This is what we're talking about here. Quality. Shit. Just trying to torp that gap, see what happens. Not a lot we can really do over here besides spot some of these. I'm hoping to catch that destroyer, obviously. The problem is if we're facing away from this guy, whatever the other destroyers. I mean, if it's a gearing rental and they haven't put camo on either, we'll probably spot each other at the same time. If it's an actual ship that people are putting camos on, probably gonna get outspotted. And then they got a fair amount of support ships back here, so we gotta be careful. Hello. Look out. Oh. Oh. We don't have to do anything too crazy here. We're gonna secure A, tie the caps. We got a ship lead. Got a destroyer. No destroyer advantage. I'd like to unload with these guns here once we know we got some spotting. Let's see this. Got a Yamato there, kind of spotting. Problem is if I plot down a smoke here. Oh, we got the destroyer. Here it is. Alright, so if I pull forward, he's not going to be able to torp me. And then hopefully we get some spotting over here. Shit. That's what I was afraid of. Knocker's got AP. Interesting. The Conqueror I'm going to talk about in my video, but actually I'm kind of getting off of that Nelson 7's perk, whatever it's called. Not digging the lack of pen at the legendary tier. There we go. Torp that gap. I don't want to be pointed broadside at that thing since it's probably got torps coming. You know, when I'm playing in the smoke here shooting like that, I'm always trying to move back and forth. We want to still have some momentum. It'll make it easier to dodge torps potentially. Looks like he's pulled behind that island here. I want to rush that gearing, but he does have support. I'm considering going down there and flipping D. There it is. I should be able to melt him. I switched to AP there just in case. I was going to test that shooting in the side. Alright, so he's on C. Whether or not he can get it is kind of irrelevant. We're gonna go ahead and get D right now. There's no defenders. We got all the red ships boxed up in the lower left, or the lower right, southeast. So I don't think we can lose this one. Famous last words, right? Well done, Commander, yeah. Hey, Kogishiwa. So do we know the backing up song? Mm-mm. Anyone get the super prize? That's a good question. I haven't heard about that. Anyone getting it, but I'm trying to. I keep getting these crates. So I'm trying to not open them because I got the key on rental. I think that's one of the Santa crate prizes. But that one they're taking away on Monday. Yeah, it looks like these guys will get D. Not a huge damage game for the Gearing. I've had a couple of rippers in this, but I think we did our job on that one. Look at these guys. You'll note if you look on the map, there's actually no objective down there. So there's really no point in playing all the way down there in this particular game mode. Beating the hell out of the controller. Oh yeah. I'm hoping early next year PlayStation 5 will be kind of available, so if we beat the snot out of this controller, hopefully we won't have to replace it. Alright.
Our victory is in sight.
How good is your Von Essen? I mean, it's one of those. There's perks you can test, or you can see the effect of, like, if I add range to my guns, then I go to the stat page, I can see the extra range. The added pen, you can't really tell, but I got it on certain builds. I think I got it on German cruisers. I want to put it on American cruisers. I don't know if I have it on there yet. Potentially, you could throw it on British cruisers. Yeah, I think it's potentially one of the stronger things. It's just basically making it harder and harder for the enemy to protect itself. $100,000 doubloons, yeah. That's the gearing. I mean, if you're into the American destroyers, you probably got a pretty good idea of what you should be doing in them. But the torpedo threat is much more advanced. Yeah, if you look at this Dimitri Dewey here, so we got 2.6 degrees for 11.2. So basically, imagine the ship's flat in front of you, right? Now, as it begins to turn away or towards you, you know, the angle changes, and at a certain point it's going to go from a guaranteed pen to a chance to pen. Well, if you're adding this, it can turn almost 3 degrees further, and it's still being counted as a no chance to pen, or no chance to bounce, not pen, sorry. So the higher the degree there, you know, the more leeway you got to get like guaranteed penetrations, assuming they can go through the armor. And then there's the, you know, as the ship continues to angle, you get into the no chance to pen, the auto bounce, and that just forces they have to go in almost 3 degrees more to actually hit these thresholds. So just makes it easier and easier to get those penetrations. So yeah, I think it's a pretty strong perk. Again, it's one you can't really run any science on that perk and see any results, but do I like eggnog? I don't recall ever having an eggnog-based drink. Now, I don't recall most of the times that I drank, so that's not definitive of anything, but yeah, I don't recall ever dealing with eggnog. What's up with all the AFKs? Yeah, I don't know what's going on. People are trying to get their missions done just by loading into a game and then hoping the other people on their team will win the game for them, but not the best strategy. By the way, what's going on with this Havoc? Is this not a weekly Havoc, I hope, because these are some extensive requirements. I'm hoping this is at least a 2-week thing here. You know, I'm looking at this thing. We got 1,000. So 4. I think you get 40 points per Havoc. And if it's a 6-week campaign, hopefully it's 2 weeks long, but my word. The bad part for me is I'm trying to shoot footage for all these legendaries for you guys, and none of that counts. But yeah, gearing I'd say is really good. I like the gearing quite a bit. We got our boy Vinny here up and running. You got essentially your Halsey build here with these 3 perks. This one's risk of main guns, torpedo tubes being incapacitated. That's really nice because on destroyers, of course, you're losing those pieces all the time. And then here we got a reload time, which some of the 2 or 3 that I've looked at so far with direct comparisons, it's about a ½ second per shot, which is pretty fast, you know. Video of Armor View and Von Essen tomorrow, or together, yeah. Havocs are 2 weeks, okay, that's good to know. Yeah, the gearing, I mean, if you look at the stats, without the concealment on there, we got, or the camo, we got 5.7. Not the greatest. That's with the bay on here, and that's with this. Let's see what else we got. New, you just got Walls Legends. Well, welcome to the game. Yeah, there's a learning curve in this game for sure. I mean, if you hop in the game, you play it, all you got to really know is X goes forward. I'm not even going to tell you how to go backwards yet, just because it's a problem for some players, but beyond that, don't get shot in the sides. If you're getting shot like this, you're in trouble. If you're getting shot like this, you know, if the enemy's looking at your ship and it looks like that, you're doing a good job. That, you're going to die. Just got Yahagi. Yeah, Yahagi, let's fire this up. I've only played 2 or 3 games in it so far. It's one of those ships where if you get shot by a battleship, you're dead. So I've been trying to utilize island cover, staying behind my meat shields. Is there a possible way to Citadel Bismarck? You can. It's got this piece of armor protecting its citadel internally called Turtleback, which makes it pretty tough. So can you reliably citadel it? No. Once in a while you get some odd penetration angle or something and it'll go in. It's a pretty rare occurrence though. So usually on a Bismarck, instead of aiming at the water line right here, trying to hit the citadel, you can see that little rusty part. It's a good indication of where the citadel could be. Just aim at the middle of the ship. Try to get some beefy penetrations. I saw one of you guys before the stream started was talking about the plane on this. You only got a minute and a half playing for some reason. Haritha, howdy howdy, let's get rowdy. Thank you very much, appreciate it. Hopefully I didn't butcher your name too badly. Plunging fire, yeah. That's usually, if you're going to citadel like a Tirpitz or a Bismarck, usually it's going to be close to a full range shot.
Concentrate fire on the designated.
Sometimes though, like if a shell ricochets off of your armor, doesn't mean the shell's dead. Like you can ricochet off of something and it'll spawns into a weird angle. Kind of go into that turtleback. Oh shit. I might be testing out the armor on this a little too early. Oh god. Oh! Yeah, I think the citadel on this is actually bigger than the Yabari's, if you can even imagine that. Torp angles, similar to the Yabari. This might be all she wrote here, we'll find out. Yeah, we're dead. Oh! Might actually eat that torp if he's unlucky. Oh yeah, yep, keep going. Gotta get out of here. Actually, I'm trying to cross this gap, spot that destroyer. I don't think I can get past there. This could be ugly. Oops. Shit. Nah, we're dead. Come on! Man, these torps. Shoot this fucking guy, will ya? This thing's secondaries would probably kill me in about 2 seconds. Alright, what's going on over here? Pretty sure this Benson or whatever this is can tear us to shreds. There we go. Alright, I think we're gonna have to go back and defend the base here. If I'm that Emerald, I would just pull forward right here and fuck me up. I don't know if he knows what kind of support we got back there or not. Speed boost on Yahagi? Yeah. It is interesting. I think it's relatively fast tier 4. It's a fun ship. I mean, a lot of the tier 4 premiums are kind of like super powered. So none of these guys are paying attention to the game. Like if all you have to do is look on the map and you can see where all the red ships are. They're over here. So number one, if you actually want to shoot someone for the rest of the game, go to where the enemy is. Number two, they're going to overload our base, you know, and we're going to lose on capture. So yeah, if you're new to the game, which I know a lot of you guys are, check the top left part of the screen. There's actually a map up there. That'll tell you everything you need to know. This guy right now should have a line of sight. See, they're all trying to hunt this Emerald, who's way over here. So now we have 4 ships that are completely out of position, plus me. You know, I can't technically do much at the moment. Guess I can shoot this guy if you hold still. Get over that island or not? Nope. I mean, by the time these guys figure out what's going on, the game will be over. They've already won the game. You can see this guy's trying to push into base. Can I take an Omaha that's got full health? I don't know. Probably not. This thing's not exactly Mr. Sturdy. Now, I get it. It's a low-tier game. They're learning the game, so I'm not going to hopefully rage on them too hard, but, you know. You can be sitting there looking at the game being like, oh, they're tied, not bad. No, this is almost guaranteed a loss at this point. They're telling me to retreat. That's an interesting strategy. At least that Wyoming's dead, but oh shit. Yeesh. Oh, they are turning around. Now if this guy up here, the destroyer's trying to get on the base, which is fine if we can keep resetting this guy. And they don't go back to defend their base, then we can win that way. Jesus. It's kind of the problem with relying on capturing the base and capture the base mode is it's pretty easy to stop you from doing it as long as you're actually trying to. But all they need to do is have one ship go back and defend their base. Fuck. We're dead now. Whew. One of these days this guy's gonna connect. One of these days I might connect. What the fuck is going on here? Oh. Oh, nice.
That's how it's done.
Love these guys trying to turn around this little gap. Alright. What a nay.
Demande d'appui.
Looks like they're conceding the game. If they're not going to go back and challenge, then we're definitely going to win. Capture the base mode. If you want to win capture the base mode, go back and defend your base. That's all there is to it. Win your flank, clear it out, and then go back and defend. Kind of like what we did there. Alright. They got something right about something out of my view range.
Concentrate fire on the designated target. Acknowledged.
Alright. We'll take it. There's a map? Yeah. Alright, not too bad, I guess. Let me go get a glass of water here. Yeah, the Yahagi's pretty good overall. It's not a bad little bonus ship. But like you saw there, you just can't get shot by battleships. It doesn't work. Omaha's probably a clubber. That's possible. Tend to hang close to base. Yeah. I mean, the key is you don't want to sit in the cap the whole time, because then, number one, your teammates will see you doing that, and they're like, ooh, hot damn. We can all clump up. But, yeah, I normally go forward, clear the flank, go back. You know, that's kind of the starting assumption of how the game's going to be played. Now, how the pieces are actually moving around on the map, that'll definitely dictate how you actually want to play it, but that should be kind of the preference. Because number one, most people on your team aren't going to go back and defend. Unless it's one of those games where they all just drop anchor in the spawn, then, you know, then you got problems because you're in a really boring game. But if people are actually moving around, then they're gonna go forward. Like those 4 ships on that flank. It took them about 5 minutes longer than it maybe should have to figure out, okay, we're gonna have to go back and defend here. Alright, here's the Lennon. We got a little ship ramp on the back there. What do we got here? Alabama, Richie, Roma, Cena, Baltimore, okay. Let's see if we can do anything here. Love you, Hoggy. Yeah. So far, I mean, like I said, I've only played it a handful of times, but it's been pretty good. It's similar to the Yubari. You know, Yubari, you can't get shot, especially by battleships. Same idea. Merry Christmas, Matt. Nice day for a live stream. Draken. Stylo switching. Oh, we got Stylo. I'm in bed, no more beer. Let's see what's going on here. What the? Whoops. Must have had a destroyer at the end of one of the games. So yeah, we got 42 millimeter nose, 42 millimeter deck, so you can angle pretty well in this thing, especially if you're not legendary tier game. Shit. Yeah, we're gonna get fucked up here, I think. Alright, so let's see if we can blast in the sides. Shoot them, dude. Use your fucking guns. There you go. Alright, dodged. Keep going, keep going. See if I can proxy spot that destroyer. can blind fire that thing. I want to catch this Baltimore, preferably.
Пожарная тревога.
Yeah, fuck that. I mean, Baltimore can do some damage, but this thing's a problem. Shoot the fucking destroyers, guys. Come on. What is this fucking guy doing is what I want to know. Look at his guns. They're downrange. Yes, Prometheus. Cleveland. The dude is fucking 3 feet from you, man. Open your goddamn eyes. This guy's straight up retarded.
Пожарная тревога. Крейсер
Oh god.
уничтожен.
Yeah, again, there is the map on the... He's still shooting downrange. This guy has no idea what's going on around him. Alright. Oh, wow. The Roma got him.
Башня главного калибра выведена из строя.
Yeah, that takes a lot of the pressure off.
Неполадки устранены.
So we should be able to hold down these three for a while. Well, the rest of our team, hopefully... You can see we're in the middle of the map. They're in their spawn on the line, so... Map control's coming along. Damage these guys' guns. Yeah, right now, you know, I can't kill that, I can't kill that. That guy's obviously, we don't have a shot, but we can kind of plug them up. Now, if they want to come and ram me, I guess it'd be probably not the end of the world. Not ideal. Let's see here. Like, zoom out once in a while. When you're sitting there laying down fire like that, just zoom out, you know, in between the shots. Preferably almost every shot, but at least once in a blue moon. Then you can actually see, oh, there's a destroyer 3 feet from me. Okay, maybe I should shoot that thing. Let's see, what's this guy? Oh! Roma is not looking at me, okay. Let your hate flow. I just need a teammate who's actually trying to win the game. I don't necessarily... Ooh, wow, he got ripped. I don't want to be going around ramming these ships if possible. Go ahead and take a shot at this guy while we got something.
Башня главного калибра уничтожена.
Nice. Double torp? Nope. Alright. Somehow our Cleveland died. a second gun down, apparently. Whoops. Alright. Well, they're coming back in ship count. Better... See, we got the guns turned to the side here. They're flat-fronted guns. Oh, we're gonna have to go back. Look at that, destroyers on the base. Shit. Look at this guy. What the fuck is going on back there? Yep, they're on the base. Let's see how long it takes someone on our team to notice. We're at 6:35. These guys are like, fuck it. Now, if you think you can get on their base and capture it faster than they can capture it, when they already got a quarter of the points, a lot of times in that situation, you see people go right on their base, thinking, ha ha, you want to capture our base, we'll capture your base. It doesn't work that way. It's a straight up time countdown, sort of a situation. Yeah, not a single ship turned around. That's when we give them one of these. See how that's done? Just give them 3 of those so they start to think, ha! It was a good game, wasn't it? No, it's a fucking horrible game. You fucking threw the game for no reason. They're still going towards the base. Now he pings! A full minute, 10 seconds after they were on the base. Now he's like, huh. I'm gonna look at the map. Let's see what's going on the map. Oh! We've lost the game. Interesting. What can you do? Usually when destroyers are capping, they park back here, by the way. We could maybe try and blind fire that, since we are getting spotted. This guy finally turned around. We'll give him a bonus point. We'll give him a gold star for that. Looks like we got a British destroyer, Jervis. Come on, get there, get there, get there. Holy shit. Oh, I think we saved it. Ain't gonna be easy, but I think we might have saved it. Because that Jervis is about a 2-minute torp reload, which is really long. So we'll see if he gets off the cap like he should, or if he chooses to die. I can't believe he's actually playing the game back there. I just assumed he hit it in reverse and went off to work on his Dewey. Alright, we pushed him off the cap. That's a start. I mean, at this point, the Kagero better... Oh. Better start thinking about follow-up torpedoes. Alright, he got him. Wow, so now as long as this guy doesn't get off the cap, then it's an automatic win. I can't trust him to not do that. You see how much more difficult that was than it should have been. Like, we're up 3 ships, and we basically should have lost that game. The only reason we didn't lose that is because I was paying attention. Should have a follow-up torp set.
Пожарная тревога. Едем прямо по курсу. Вражеский эсминец потоплен.
Ridiculous. This game is so stupid. Potatoes using super potato powers, yeah. If only you had a Cleveland to defend the game. Yeah, no shit. I think he got one shot by one of these battleships. That guy was completely oblivious, not to rip on him too badly, because it's a common mistake, but when you're zoomed in shooting at the guy, number one, you need to be looking at the map. The Cleveland, what does it shoot? Once every 7-8 seconds, I think? So you shoot your salvo, boom. 1 1,000, 2 1,000, 3 1,000, 4 1,000, 5 1,000, 6 1,000, 7 1,000. That's how long you have to glance at the map. Just go, whoop, I glanced at it. Oh, there's a destroyer 2 kilometers from me. I bet you the destroyer torped him, actually. Oh, what a fun game. Alright, what should we... Let's check out the Massachusetts. Do I think the Lenin is insanely powerful? I think it's pretty damn good, man. I don't think I've had a bad experience with it yet. By the way, Zarkun, Hivehound, and me, we're trying to set up this match against the Russian community contributors. We were going to do it today. They couldn't... They had scheduling conflicts. And they were potentially going to do just a stream with me, Hive, and Zarkun. But I got to figure out this situation. I got to get the party chat set up so I can, like, mute it on my computer, talk to you guys. Otherwise it becomes a shit show. But anyway, we're going to try and reschedule that community contributor match for sometime in January. So that should be kind of fun. But yeah, I'd say it's pretty damn good. Now, the problem is, how do you get this ship? You got to spend a boatload of money. Well, I don't know if you have to or not. I mean, like, getting all these snow coins or whatever they are, snow bucks. You know, it takes a while to do this. On top of it, we got to get these missions done. There's snowbucks in here. I think there's snowbucks in Santa crates, so I don't know, but according to their patch notes, you got to spend at least some money to get it. Now, I think it's good, man. I mean, I would hold on to the snowbucks till late into the campaign, see how much you got, and if you got the wherewithal to get the ship, I would, you know, at this point, I'm just hoping it comes back as a green XP ship. So yeah, I've been having a lot of fun with it. No Russian bias from Wargaming, yeah. Invulnerable HE spam. Yeah, I haven't done... What are you looking at, the superstructure? We were looking at the nose and the deck armor, 32 millimeters. Reggie Tierwitt's good. DD Inspiration. It's not bad. I mean, you get the torp reload, and then I think you get like a steering gears protection or something. But, you know, shaving 3 or 4 seconds off of a 2-minute torpedo reload, it's like, well, you know, if you're getting rushed and you really, really, really need those torps up quickly, well, it's definitely going to pay off in that situation, but, you know. I think back when the game launched, I used to run Tierwood as an inspiration a fair amount, and I don't have them on any builds currently. The Albany's OP. 45 millimeter deck armor. I thought it said 32. Maybe I gotta look at it again. Alright, so we got a destroyer coming over here. Normally I'll play this gap here in like a cruiser. I wanted to see if it's viable as a battleship. Might get ripped up by this trio of Yamatos before we get over there. Oh god. Oh shit. This is gonna be a short game. So let's look at the Massachusetts. Oh, he's got HE. What a good sport. Well, I don't... Shit. Oh, God. Yeah, this is the dumbest fucking position I've ever played. Well. You never know until you try, right? Sad part is I might have been able to get there, but it's too late now. Thank you, Austin. Appreciate that. These fucking Yamatos, man. Someday there won't be 5 Yamatos in every legendary tier game. Can you fuck off, Dan? Jesus. You got 9 targets. Asshole. You got a Otago just sitting there. I would be shooting that thing. See if we can just get safe. Keep in mind we got a destroyer somewhere that's been permanently spotting me for a while. Ah, yes. Just gonna sit here for a little bit. Think about what went wrong. Alright, Dan. Either he's a fucking map awareness genius or he doesn't like me. What the fuck is spotting me is what I want to know. Something in this gap, maybe? Yay! Yay, Dan! Great fucking work, Dan. 2808. I'll write your name down. Who's saying the Lenin sucks? Oh, man. It's good to be recognized. Looks like we got a great turnout here. Appreciate everyone for tuning in. Got 105 likes. Let's see if we can slap that thing around. And by the way, we are closing in on the giveaway here. See where we're at. 14,706 subs. Once we hit 15k, we're going to be giving away tier 4, 5s, and 6s plus crates. So if you're new to the channel and you think you might want to subscribe, now might not be the worst time to do it. Well, that was just a dumb idea. I mean, I was trying to go for that little island, the cruiser island. And then, you know, we had Dan over there sending shots all over the fucking map. Yeah, that didn't work. Thanks, Dan. Let's try the key. I don't know, this thing, I think it's supposed to be like a brawling Amagi. I don't know if it has the armor scheme for a brawler type of a build. We'll target Dan 2808 every chance again. Let's just put out a wanted poster out there for him. Oh, the subscriber of yours was saying the Lenin sucks. I don't know if I haven't had any trouble with the Lenin. Probably recognize your name. Yeah, it happens. I mean, even if That's good a map awareness if you see a battleship over there and you got kind of access to the broadside like that, but you know, when you're playing, especially at Tier 7 where everyone's just drooling all over their controllers, it's very rare to see someone with that type of map awareness. Now maybe just, you know, he saw it, I was exposed, I was overextended, and they want to rip me a new asshole. That's fine if that's what's going on, but if he's sending his love from the moon, I'll give him the old one finger salute as we go down with the ship. You subscribed? Welcome aboard. Amazing how much the game's been blowing up lately. Yeah, I mean, there's definitely a lot of new players, which is good. It's just their this being a team game, sometimes it's a little frustrating. But sometimes we make our own bad plays like last game. Game needs bounties, yeah. I don't think it would be in the spirit of the holidays to necessarily be putting out bounties, but the guy wanted me dead, I want him dead next time I see him. Alright. So yeah, you do have torps on this thing, not very long range. Now I don't think I've, you know, in the 10 games or so I played with this, I don't think I've actually used the torps. That's because I guess I need to look at the armor view, but I've had some wicked shots that I didn't think should have been wicked shots going into my ship, so let's see here. Oh, he launched torps at me too. Oh, we got him. Everyone's over here. Like right there. That's, I think, was that a Bismarck or a Colorado? Either way, that's not a bad angle we're presenting, but Citadel. Ooh, wee. 100 Super Santa crates haven't gotten the key. Ooh. Yeah, I mean the crates are they're randomized. Come on. Not the most trustworthy. Man, we are getting a massive overload over here. I got a 5v3 on that side that they're not pushing. And we're just completely wiped out over here. That's too bad. Another short game. Step number one, we gotta get away from that destroyer. Jesus. I don't know if you can angle on this fucking thing. Ho! We gone! Alright. This guy's still backing up. What the fuck are you guys doing? You got a numerical advantage, you push it. You got a numerical disadvantage like we got here, you try and absorb. Slow him down. Alright, here's our pal, the Fletcher. Nope. One Motsuki gun kill, he gets one. The first bounty we ever had on the channel's back. We could give it a whirl. I think your $1 billion would probably be safe. I don't know, I haven't played the Mutsuki was one of the bureau ships relatively recently, and like the front gun seemed like it was bugged. Alright. The only way to get these guys to fucking contribute is to help kill these guys, so that's kind of what we need to do. If you recognize your teammates are having a hard time paying attention to what actually matters in the game, then you gotta... An option to deal with that is to help clear their side quickly. See if we get anything out of that or not. Because, I mean, these guys are just pushing through, they're gonna get on the base, and then we're all gonna be clumped up in this bottom corner over here. What the fuck? Oh, we got a guy on their base. Excellent. I want to kill that Iowa first. He's far more dangerous than the Azuma. See if I can actually hit him this time. Just gonna go throw a torp out here somewhere. 2 ricochets. Are you kidding me? That's... angled? Huh? Now by being on the base here, we're slowing down their count. That allows our guy, assuming he gets unchallenged. You know, you can see we got 1/4 of the capture points, and they got none. Oh, he's even trying to torp me. You little bastardo. Alright. So now the question is, does their destroyer go back? No, because he's on our base, so... I don't think we can lose this unless that guy gets off their cap. I don't know, I've been having some fun games with this one too. Again, I don't think it's the best at defending itself. It seems to shoot low. Maybe I just can't aim today. Just a pro tip, if you're trying to capture a base like that, don't put the smoke down as a destroyer, because then you can't see people coming in. You want to use your spotting advantage. Keep an eye on things. Alright, so now we just wrecked all his capture points. Yeah, we go ahead and put that in the W column. What the fuck? This guy's still alive. How is he still up there? Alright. Doesn't matter if we die or not. As long as this guy doesn't get bored. Alright. That was dicey. Light spreads. You got the Walls Legends Deluxe Edition. Yeah, that's probably the best value if you're going to spend any money on the game. Get 4 good premiums and the game itself, which I guess the game itself is free, so. Alright, not too bad. Yeah, you see the dynamics there. Like we were on their overload side, right? They had 6 ships versus 3 or whatever it was. So we turn around, gradually sail away from them, try to slow that push down, try and sink some of those ships. Let our strong side, our quote-unquote strong side, since they completely got obliterated, but hopefully they can take their 6-on-3, quickly convert that, and then turn around and help you. That's the idea. But how do you get the key? What is it? That's the green XP ship or what? I don't actually recall how you get that one, but... Oh, that's in the Super Santa 2021 crate, I think. So that's another one, like... Did Asashi ever become a Korean ship? I don't think so. Yeah, you want to try the... the Mutsuki. Alright, Jay, if we get a gun kill, this is gonna bankrupt you. Yeah, once you got a lot of games moving your win rate up, like mine is at 62 point, like 3 or something like that. It said it on the advent calendar, one of the stats it was showing. I keep an eye on it. It's very gradually going up, but if you got almost 10,000 games, it takes a while. All right, well, I don't see any ships we can gun down. That could be a problem. Looks like your cash is safe. Down from 55 to 54. Don't focus on the win rate too much. I mean, let's see. What if this? By the way, I don't know if you guys have noticed, but I saw at least 1 or 2 comments in my videos where people are talking about the sound. Once out of every 10 games, the music turns way up. Which I gotta turn down here, but you just gotta go back into the settings, turn it back down again. Let's see if we can get a gun kill here. What would I do with $1 billion? I guess we're gonna find out. Chile's got 70. Yeah, I mean, the thing about win rate, like, once we get stats fully in the game, you know, we'll be able to get a better read. Like, if you play half your games or most of your games with divisions, good divisions, that should be worth about 10 win rate points, give or take, I would think. You know, we've had division sessions where we're like, you know, 19-2 or something. Are you paying attention? This guy's best player 90. Well, he slowed down. Something one of the best players would do. Oof. I think we got the hot Nick over here because we got Twisted Track pointing down here. Now this guy's over here. Yeah, Hot Nick versus a Mutsuki is not a fight you want to take. See if he learned his lesson. turning out, yes. So since we don't have anyone, like, shooting at the guys we're spotting this guy, technically. I mean, he's probably being spotted by everyone, so... You gotta recognize if what I'm trying to do over here, nobody's responded to, then just stop doing it. That's good. Pop those down. Yeah. Oh. Here comes the gun kill, Jay. Oh! Got it before we could do it. Yeah, I mean, taken alone, none of the stats really do anything. There's, like, if you go on the World of War or World of Tanks, you know, they have like integrated full stats into the game, and then basically what people do is they hook up like a website to that stat, and then they can pull off, you know, a compilation or a full picture of your performance. And that's how you get these like win 8s and, you know, more helpful stat profiles. Uh-oh. Ah! Gotta send you $1 billion. Oh! Hopefully this is a new player. Ah! No gun kill. Oh well. I don't understand these gun angles. I don't know if they're supposed to... It's kind of like the Nuremberg when that ship came out. It was kind of bugged. I don't know if I can figure out a way to demonstrate on this one. Alright, so once, you know, we're relatively sure there's no threats here, we don't want to just keep sitting in the smoke. We want to move forward, try and get some spotting, potentially. Especially being this close to the enemy, we don't want to just sit there. If you want to play a good game, I'd go to C right now, but I'm hoping we can't lose this one. Famous last words. How old was that in 1995? I have no idea.
All stations, concentrate fire.
Oh. Someone pepper him. He's got 5k health. Each bar of health is 1 or 5,000, so... Oh! Come on, big money! Ah! Oof! Alright. Whoa! You gotta hit that shot if you're gonna rely on it. Hello, Governor. I'm coming for you. Oh, shit. That was a fun time while it lasted. He gone! Ah, yes. Baby seal for breakfast. Oh, and we haven't shot down a plane. T-Bull, an old guy? was 23 in name. Want something done, you got to do it yourself? Yeah, that's usually the way it works. Look at the super cluster over here. There's still 7.5 minutes left. We don't want to get too careless. Fat man. Alright. $1 billion. Oh. Oh yes. Oh yes. Come on. Just nick him up a little bit. There we go. Come on, big buddy. Yes! Well, now that I'm a billionaire, we'll see you all later. I'm off to see the world. Hope you had a great Christmas. Yeah, not too bad. This is a 2020 kind of Christmas. I think that might be the first time I've ever gotten a gun kill with this thing. It's very hard to get both turrets. I mean, like, here's basically a 90-degree angle off our ship, and then if we go like 91 degrees, that front turret gets blocked. How is that thing blocked is what I want to know. That's why I think it might be a bug, because it doesn't... Visually, I'm not seeing much that should block that. Jay's broke, yeah. Well, we don't know how many billions he started with. He could be 100 billion. Mutsuki Gunboat confirmed. Yep. You don't want to mess with this one. Let's get a little like spike for that Mutsuki gun kill. Got 130 likes. Let's see if we can hit 150. I owe you $1 billion. Thank you, Jay. I mean, he probably doesn't have it laying around. You got to go to the bank. The banks are closed on the weekend. These little pea shooters are dangerous. I mean, they're not exactly the strongest guns, but it's very hard to get both of them on. Alright, time to gun this sumbitch down. Oh yeah, look out. Oh, blind fire. Let's see what you got. Ooh, not bad. Not bad. He is best player 90 after all. We definitely should be not sleeping on his blind fire shot skills. Oh, alright. There's the Mutsuki. Noticed influx of younger views on YouTube. Alright. Let's see what else. Should we try the mass again since I kind of S'd the old bed? Or... One thing I left out of my, the Woosta video. I was talking about how the guns don't seem to be quite on par with the Clevelands. But then I was doing some more research after I put that up, and I guess the AA is nasty. And I think a couple of you guys were letting me know in the comments too. Supposedly, it's probably the best AA in the game. So they probably gave just a smidge offensive main gun power for that. So I'll keep that in mind when the carriers come around. Needs a Hegon face cam. You never know. Who do I use in the Hotnik? I think I got troops. Let's see. Alright, we got no DDs. We got an Alaskan 2 Yamatos. El Yamato ain't no fun. $1 billion buy an island for all friends in the Caribbean. Yeah, it's not a bad idea. Set up a little retreat. I don't know. I'm going to have to do a little research with all my $1 billion. That's like 999,999 more than I've ever had before. So. Haven't really put too much thought into it yet. Plane spot. Looks like someone might be aggressively playing this second island right here in the background. You can kind of get a read roughly on where they are if you're seeing their planes fly around. So just go in a circle. Yeah, there he is right there. Hippa. Let's see if I can make a move on him or not. He's going to try and rush and tort me, I think. Let's see if we can counter that or not. Oh no, you don't want to do that. That ain't what you want to do. Wow. Oof. It's fucking Yamatos. Oh, no, that's an IO. Man alive. I'm getting my shit kicked in the ship. Apparently I need to work on my thought process when I'm playing this. Every fucking game, the Yamato shoots at me. Yay! Alright. Back to the drawing board on this one. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. Look at on the map, our whole team is broadside. The entire team is broadside, everyone, myself included. It's outstanding. Yeesh. Ah, Yamato! Alright, enough Massachusetts. Make a Hegon compilation. I've thought about that in the past. It's just hard to... That's something I figured out how to do reliably. Man, those Yamatos today are kicking the fuck out of me. What else? Do we got any new ships? Well, we could try some legendaries, I guess. You want to see the conch? I think I talked about this in the video, but this perk right here, I'm losing faith in it. Big 7. We're reducing the armor pen now. At legendary tier, you know, you got pretty high, strong armor values. So I've been keeping an eye on my shots. I'm shooting a lot of HE in this just cause. I'm finding better results without that perk on. Now you can just run Nelson and take that off. Maybe that's the way to go. Why don't we just try that? Let me get an extra heal. You model the front, please. I don't know why they're all shooting. Everyone's shooting me today. Must not like the cut of my jib. People targeting the mass. Yeah, it's possible. Making hash out of T-Bull. Nah, I haven't. That's not shitty and accurate guns. I mean, it's not like we're running the Bismarck guns or anything. Plus, if you put sims on there, you can get pretty tight. I don't think it's quite as accurate as like in Alabama, but I put Lee on there just because Lee was sick of sitting in the office listening to Dewey go on and on and on about the Civil War. We get it, man. You were a hero. All right. So he's hounding me. I got to get back out there on the high seas. Finally, we put a couple points into him. Conk, Krober, Yamato. Holy God. This thing is the biggest slug in the game. I got prop mod on here. We got the duck flag.
Let's get to it.
Just so everybody knows. This is the SS Potato.
Capture that area.
Theo Finn Bulworth. How'd you know that? We've been spotted. And then he answers his own radio with affirmative. So that's a good clue that we could disregard anything coming over the comms from our Fletcher. Conqueror, you can get beat up in this thing. I kind of try and play by cover whenever possible. And don't sleep on the AP. Like, if we had AP loaded there, we probably could really fuck that guy up. Oh, here's a Yamato we can blast. Yeah, we got roughly a 10k salvo there with a fire. I'm finding with that Nelson running the big 7 perk or whatever, usually getting about 5k, so I'm getting a lot more raw damage. Oops. Uh-oh. Woosta! Okay, let's keep pulling forward here. Ooh, wee. There we go. About a 15 spot on that one. Let's see. Ooh, another 10 spot. Yeah, so, I don't know. Maybe it's just this ship. Maybe it's all the ships. Maybe that Lucky 7 perk or Big 7 or whatever the fuck it is. Maybe it's just not that good. I don't know. It's kind of the opposite of the EOP, you know? You're reducing the pen. And you can see how effective the EOP is just by playing 10 games 5 with, 5 without. You should generally get a lot more damage when you got it on. Oh, you don't want to do that. Oh yeah, there's another 10 spot there. Post-Christmas cheapness. Thank you, Bugsby. I appreciate everyone tuning in today. Oof. You bastard. Thank you, Bugsby. Ooh, wait, 2 fires. Definitely don't want to sit here like this. You'll note I've had it in reverse for about 35 minutes. Definitely a slug. Oh, he didn't damage con. Well, now, I talk about it in the video. This is actually, you can use concealment mod on this, which is interesting. I think once the ship fully comes out, I'm going to actually run a concealment build on this. A lot of times, when you have a battleship that has a massive concealment advantage, between every reload, you're going to drop spot from them, assuming you're not really close to them. And then, you know, you let them shoot someone else, you see them shoot, then you go ahead and shoot once they can't return fire. Alright, we got 100,000 damage in our team. Where's our destroyer? Oh, we don't have a destroyer. Fuck. I need some spotting, guys. The whole team is anchored. None of them are moving. Legendary tier is fucking dog shit, man. I don't know what it is when people load into this game mode. Alright, this is getting me, I would just be bored shitless if I was playing like that. I don't know how they can have any fun. Ah! Kill that. Come on, guys. Kill that fucker. Kill that fucker. Kill that fucker. There we go. That should be a kill shot, hopefully. There we go.
Enemy destroyer blown up.
Now both sides can sit in the back without anything to shoot at. Juice to goose. Go buy yourself some better teammates. I've tried, man. The bundle that they have available in the store is not actually that good. Their idea of better teammates... I don't know how you get better teammates in this game. Some days you just get them. Like some days we have 10 games in a row where we got good teams. Look at these juicy bastards. Thank you very much. Appreciate that. Go ahead and try AP. Now, I'm still trying to figure out if... trying to figure out the fuse length on this. Wow, I'm surprised I didn't get spotted there. Yep, there we go. I think they're short fuse shells, but I'm not 100% sure yet. I don't know what this Wooster's doing that's been sitting in B the whole time. Alright. Cocaine is a more reliable teammate. Unfortunately, yes. Trusted in cocaine way more than Scrub City. I might have to just push into B here. I mean, they're clumping up just as bad as our team, but the longer this goes on, the bigger their inherent score advantage. Can I make a move or not? I can never even tell if these guys are playing the game or if they have the control in their hand or not, you know? That's not a good sign. If you're not sure if your teammates are playing or not. AP's for real, man. Yeah. I mean, usually if I play like a game in the King George, like let's say I played two identical games somehow, if I used only AP, I think I would get more damage than only HE in most of those games. Oh, now he's starting to realize that we're going to lose on score. We're just going to have to stop the bleeding here. If I can wreck this Woosta and then sit on B without them being able to spot me. Because again, you can see on the blue-white ring gap on the map, I got a huge advantage over these guys. So I can get behind that island. They won't be able to see me. Oh yeah, there we go. Juice to goose. Nothing better than waking up for cocaine with cocaine in your cup. Alright, there we go. Now we just wait for her detection ring to drop, get on B, and carry the game for these potatoes.
Many thanks.
Appreciate that, thank you. Capture B, no doubt. That would be the key. If they got a cap that's accruing points and you can stop them and even add it to your own passive income, then you're in the money. This legendary tier, man, I don't know what is going on. This is so fucking stupid. Look at this positioning. I'm more mad at their team than I am at mine. Like, my team did alright. They at least recognize that we have to move after about 10 minutes. Let's go ahead and blast these bastards. Oh. Oh dear. No, 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 no. Why was he pre-aimed on me? Bullseye. Oh! How the fuck did we survive that? Back that thing up. Oh, no, 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 no. Double fire should kill him, hopefully. Get him low at least. Oh my god. Come to Papa. Alright, he just shot. Perfect. Should have a 200 spot on this one. Did 428 damage for a 200 spot. Oh dear. There we go. Eee!
Main turret critically damaged.
Alright, he's gonna burn to death. God damn it.
Our team has taken the lead.
Black hole spot. Thank you, Zarkun.
Problem solved, sir.
Yeah, but you gotta just kind of jar them loose a little bit, you know? Basically, in that match, we kind of pushed B, got rid of that Woostad, and then some of them started to move. I don't know what's wrong with this guy down here. Might just be running on autopilot. Oh, they got a conch over here.
Enemy cruiser sunk.
Black hole spud, won't you come? Come on. There you are. Let's see if we can get 250 on this son of a bitch. don't think so. I don't think he's got 30k left in the tank. Oh, yeah. Yeah, the Conqueror, I don't know. Just, it is what it is. Those of you battleship players that think the cruiser HE spam's bad. Basically, I mean, you got 48% fire starting chance. So basically every salvo, you know, assuming you get a couple, 2, 3, 4 shells landing, you're going to get at least one fire. 20 fires. Witherer, Dreadnought, Confederate, high caliber. Just shy of 3k, we'll take it. Very bizarre. You don't see a legendary tier game where they're moving too much. What's your opinion on the CVs? We're going to have to reserve judgment. You know, I mean, a lot of the players I trust that play the PC version aren't fans. So I'm a little hesitant, but we also have to note that our Wargaming crew's been doing a really good job kind of balancing the game in its own regard. So we'll see. 278 game in the conk. Yeah, I can't remember what I got. A game filmed and recorded. I can't remember what it was. It was pretty damn high though. I think it was higher than that. That's just, you know, if you got 20 fires going plus 10, 15, even 20k salvos, it can add up quickly. That's what I'm saying though. I mean, I take that fucking lucky 7 off or whatever it is, because that thing's just crippled my damage. I was getting better salvos on like the Nelson sometimes than that thing. And as soon as I took it off, like the damage basically doubled. Yeah, I got no destroyers again. Let's see, should I be aggressive? I think we're gonna try and be aggressive. See if we die or not. I want to get right on this island here, then we can cover B and A. See if I can get over there without dying. Thank you, Carlos. I think the cock might be slightly OP. Yeah, that's pretty nasty. No doot. About that. Alaska's just gonna sit there, okay. Woosta! See how the Conqueror likes getting burned to death. Oh, the Conqueror just got ripped. Yeah, it's a big slug in the water, and it's got a pretty big citadel. Oh no, he's shooting AP. What kind of Conqueror madness is this? Oh shit, they're shooting me over here. I thought I could get away with this. This is a really... I don't know if I ever played this spot before, but it's not good. I don't know why I thought it would be. I mean, right now I gotta get right here to have any shot at staying alive. I just don't think we got enough time to do it. Oh god. This is gonna hurt. Alright, note to self, don't play this island. Shit. These guys are already around here. That's a horrible spot. I don't know why I thought that would work. It's one of the worst spots I've ever seen. See if I can get undetected. Well, you gotta try to learn, right? What can I do without dying is the question. Probably nothing. I got nothing. I'm trapped. If I shoot those guys, kill me. It's this fucker. See if I can back in here without anyone killing me. Oh, apparently not. Oh well. Sometimes that ship's fun. Not if you play that spot though. This is dicey. We actually might get out of here. Wow. Just want to kind of play keep away with this guy long enough to get some guys on my team. You can see we're crushing them in ship count, so eventually they're going to notice him. Don't want him trying anything too sneaky. He's gung-ho about killing me, I'll give him that. Fuck off. Jesus. Whew! And we're gonna lose. We can't lose this, can we? Oh yeah. Play the Krispy Kreme? I don't know about that one. Take a pass on the +2 matchmaking? Yeah. That's probably the best thing about this game that I don't think a lot of people appreciate. AP in the Worcester. Yeah, I was trying to catch him with it. He was jangled just enough that I was getting a couple chip damage here and there. I mean, tough to see what was going on with those shots because a lot of them were hitting those rock formations. I think we played all the new ships, didn't we? Some of them better than others. I don't know what's going on with the Massachusetts today. Yeah, we'll take a second here. Oh, let you guys give me some ideas. I like that black hole spud. Arkansas, that's ooh. Try to line him with a dispersion build. The Grober. Yeah, Girion, we played that one. Magami. Poltava. Yeah, the increased detectability was always in the game. I think it's 10%, I want to say. But yeah, if you're on fire, your blue circle expands. You're more detectable. So if you're running away from people and you're on fire and you think you're pretty close to your detection range, you can hit that damage con, put the fire out, and hopefully you'll drop spot. Yeah, that's a lot of times if you see a ship on the enemy team that just goes out of range, spotting range, and you got like HE coming at them, keep your guns trained on them, because if they start on fire, you might get another shot on them before they can get away. Belfast. Well, you're switching your votes, Brittany. Poltava. I could try Poltava. I wonder if I still have the damage record on Poltava. Let's see how we're doing so far. 4-1, 2, 5, 6, 7, and 2. Alright. We haven't fallen off the cliff yet. Why I'm holding on these crates, your crate contents are determined when you get them. But what I'm not sure of is, let's say one of these crates has the key in it. Does it determine right when you get the crate that you already got the key and then revert to a different prize? Or does it wait till, does it have the key in it until you open it? And then if I lose the key on Monday, it stays in the crate. I don't know that. So I'm just hanging on to these crates till Monday. But yeah, all these blue, at least at the higher tiers, it seems like we're getting crates for winning games. So if you got some time, try and get a win with each of these things that have a blue icon next to the ship there. Let's give this one a whirl. Yeah, the Grover we might do. We'll see. How about the biscuit? It's possible. Triple Akatsuki division. Oh, great. That's a good sign. Gami's a bit of an acquired taste. I mean, my first game with it, I got blowed up about 8 seconds into the game, I think. Let's see. Well, we could follow these scrubs over here, or we could play our spawn. Try and cover the guys coming down south from over here. Sometimes I see guys rip up here. It's not necessarily a bad play, but you got to keep in mind you're going to have 3 ships pretty close to you there, especially as a destroyer. You're going to likely get spotted. These guys going to the edge of the map, that's a problem. You'll note on the map there's actually nothing over there on the eastern edge, so there's really no reason to go there. All those guys are doing are guaranteeing that they can't hit anything. Oh dear. Turnout. Yes, Babadanya. So basically by playing here, I'm trying to support these guys, but if they refuse the help, then there's only so much you can do. This is why I would love the destroyer to play more right in there, so we could actually spot that destroyer that's over there. This guy's still going on overload. Just check your map. They're abandoning this flank, so there's no reason to overload that side. Not that there ever was. This is a classic fault line map game. He's doing the I'm going straight for the base move. Let's see how that works out for him. Sometimes it works, you know. I've got some wins doing that on this map. If they're completely oblivious, like all 6 of those ships go to the far edge. This is just dog shit positioning. He actually legit, I mean, it depends on does the Mutsu go back and defend. Now, hopefully he's not that dumb that he doesn't do that. So that would be pretty bad. But basically, they're going to 6v3 over here. Now, I'm not like a math magician, but I'm pretty sure 6v3, the 6 wins that 98% of the time. So these guys, basically what they need to be doing is rope-a-doping them, slowing them down, because they're going to push into the base. That's why in fault line I very rarely am going to leave the spawn if I spawn in the middle here. So these guys got about 1 minute left to live, and then these guys are all just going to be concentrated down here doing God knows what, and then we're going to lose because they're going to get on the base. The outcome of these games on this map are kind of written in the stars. You don't really, it doesn't really matter what you do. If you're on the south, you're probably going to lose because they have no idea what's going on. But we'll see if they can get back and prevent the capture. Yeah, see, this Mutsu right here is about to get on the base. I should probably, since the only way we can win is to stop him from doing that, I should be over there shooting him. Akatsuki got off like he probably should have, but that's pretty much guaranteeing the loss now. The problem is these guys take so long to get over here that they refuse to turn around. Like if I got in the comms right now and started saying defend the base, most of them would actually get on and respond negative, because they're like, oh man, I just spent 10 minutes doing nothing except for coming all the way over here. Hoo! Now I'm gonna look like an absolute idiot if I turn around. So they just don't turn around. You never know, though. Like, I mean, these guys, this Byron over here is slowing them down just enough that, you know, we could punch through here and win by capping. Where are you? Byron's holding on for dear life. If I'm the Nakatsuki, like I'm not getting on him for getting off the base, but probably go to like that far end of the cap there right now. If the Mutsu's pushing in, just to hold on to those capture points, because we did kill the Mutsu, and had he stayed on there, he still probably could have won. I don't see any possibility of that at this point, but you never know. Yep, there goes the Bayern. Negative, yes. Should you buy Super Santa crates or global? I mean, the global, you know what you're going to get. The Super Santa crates, you have no idea. So you might get better prizes out of the Super Santa crates, but if you don't, you're going to be pissed. Basically, if I'm these battleships to the north, I would be pushing in there, trying to kill that cruiser up north, because that's the only chance we really got at this point in time. You can see none of them, it's not even in their consciousness that anyone's attacking the base. So they will not come back and defend it whatsoever. And we, of course, are going to die. So we're getting focused by 6 ships. So, basically, if that guy doesn't capture the base, it's a loss. The fuck is this guy doing? Pull forward, that limits the amount of people that can shoot at us. Oh, thought I was clear, but apparently not. Jesus. Yeah, that guy's getting reset now. It's like a game over to me. But at no point in time were we really competitive. The guy's asking for my help. Fuck you, asshole. I'm the only one possibly keeping this game alive. Not likely, but it's possible. And he's been driven off the cap once again. So now at this point in time you can see they're getting cap points. I'm going to have a really hard time resetting the destroyer that I can't see. And we lost the game. Even though we still have almost half our team alive, we have a 0% chance of winning the game at this point in time. So this is typical fault line, typical World of Warships. Nobody knows what's going on around them whatsoever. And they lose games that they never had a chance to win, so always fun. It's not appropriate to ask a man about his doing. What's the percentage Shinor's base trade at 16? Let's take a look. I got 16.2, we got 3.6, so it's a 2% per. So it looks like a 4% max dispersion, which is pretty good. Merry Christmas to you, Emerald. Like the Von S and Scharnhorst. Yeah, it's not bad. What's with the game having so many idiots playing it? That's the question I ask every single time I wake up. I have no idea. Free to play? Yeah, that's probably the main. Like, what doesn't occur to me and people, I'm assuming most of you guys that are playing are, wait a second, these ship bonuses, we got promotion orders at tier 7? I didn't even notice that. Holy fuck. 3 for premiums, 2 for non-premiums. Wow, how long is this going on for? I wish I would have known that earlier. Alright, looks like we're playing tier 7. Yeah, I mean, a lot of people that play this game are just, you know, they got 10 minutes to goof off, and then they load up and they're like, let's try and ram someone, and then they giggle the whole time. And they're having a blast, you know? Like, what right do I have to tell them to fucking try to play the game and actually win it? But yeah, there's I mean like everyone playing the game has different motivations. Like a lot of us watching, myself playing, I'm actually trying to win the game occasionally, and you don't have to really be that good at the game to look around at what your team's doing and realize most of them aren't actually trying to win the game. Occasionally they even try and lose the game based on what they're doing. Like to call everyone going to the North Cap, that's attempting to lose the game in my opinion. Again, that's about a 5% chance of winning the game in that situation where they have ships to go back and reset. Whereas they're counting on me taking on a 1v5 and holding them off, which doesn't matter how good I am. I'm not going to do that very often, if ever. I don't know how many 1v5s I've ever done. Probably none would be my guess. Time for the Big Peter. Alright, remind me, Jay. I love these promotion orders. I'm not going to have time to play tomorrow, so had I known they were available, I would have been playing just Tier 7 today. Appreciate that, though. We'll try and get a Big Peter out here. A lot of brain dead people out there. How can you play along with me? If you could just time it perfectly, you might get him. It's not easy by design. So I got a lot of people that would love nothing more than to get into every single game I'm in and sink me over and over again, which would drive me to a lot of rage and probably won't be that interesting to watch either. Yeah, Kutuzov and Alaska, we don't need to be close to either of them. What? I don't need intelligence data. Yeah, we got a destroyer right about here. Problem is I got this radar cruiser, right? So I'm within the radar range. So even if I even win this fight over here against whatever destroyer it is, then when I go to disengage by popping the smoke, he pops the radar, they all kill me. What do they got? Kagero and Fletcher. I feel like this is a Kagero play coming way over here. Oh. Does that guy have Dewey? Why did we spot those torps 10 million miles away? Fletcher. Alright, now go ahead and pop the smoke. Shit! Shot. No one gonna shoot him but me. Why the fuck can't we hit him? Alright. That's all we can do with that one. Alright, so he's just sitting in there. Alright, so he stopped shooting, so I'm going to assume he's not in there anymore. He might just be sitting there like a spud, but I doubt it. Yeah. Alright, he's out of the smoke.
The enemy team has taken the lead.
See if we can bait him into shooting. There he goes. Nice. Eat it.
Enemy destroyer blown up.
Wow, we're getting wrecked. Oops. Trying to ping this asshole. Well, we're not going to get any promotion orders out of that game. See if I can get this guy off the board. If no one on my team feels like shooting the radar cruisers, I guess we gotta do it. Yeah, that didn't work. That was a fun one. What's up, John? How you doing?
Engine boost activated.
TNT. What's TNT? Oh, our destroyer is low. We could theoretically turn this around.
Attention. Reporting the target position.
There we go.
The enemy team has taken the lead.
Fuck, now your radars. Fun! Legendary tier is fun, right? Hippity hoppity, your health is his property. British DD line, they're probably a little challenging. You gotta understand what they're. You don't want to get too close with them. If you stay by your team and keep spotting, like we could play the lightning here. Maybe I can see if I can demonstrate. If you can find lines where your team's actually spotting for people, you can pop that smoke, fire for a minute, get a couple fires, send a salvo of torps out, move around for 20 seconds, drop another smoke. The problem is if your legendary teammates don't move, then you're going to have a hard time doing anything. But in general, the line gets better the further up. The lower the line, the lower in the line you are, the worse they are, I'd say. You like the Jervis? Yeah, I don't like the Jervis much because it has a really long torp reload. Maybe I should put Tyrwhitt on that one, but I got Tyrwhitt set up as a possible stealth radar commander for my cruisers. The Edinburgh in particular.
Chaps.
They got a Vok, a Jervis, and a Fletcher. No twist and track on the Brits. That's something that I always miss. Now, you gotta recognize, like, if I put a smoke down here, I'm gonna block this guy. He's not gonna spot these people, so that play wouldn't work. But if I can get in a position where he would see them for a while, you know, at least a minute, then all of a sudden that becomes a much better play. I don't necessarily want to smoke at the moment. Oop, there it is. I don't know if you got any torps off or not. I don't think so. But now we got, you know, 40 more seconds to start fires on this guy. This isn't the best position, but you just kind of go from smoke to smoke to smoke. Ideally, you're going to use all 6 of your smokes every single game. I'm kind of torn because I want to capture this if possible. I also want to counter the Jervis. Alright. Myron coming in hot. Thanks for the content 2020. Looking forward to the next member stream. Absolutely. Thank you very much, Myron. Appreciate that. Yeah, those are always fun. What we do on the member streams, we take off the delay on the countdown or whatever, and then try and get as many people playing together. Next year, it's gonna be, at some point when they do the training rooms, it's gonna get a lot easier. It's because then we can load up teams and have a guaranteed chance to get them in there. Thank you, Byron. Appreciate that. I don't know why he doesn't think I'm there. He'll proxy spot me here any second. See if those hit or not. Oh god. Looks like their Jervis got off though. What? Oh, there he is. What the fuck you doing while you were there? Come on, back up. Alright, so we got all 3 caps. That's a good start. You got a suggestion? We do the opposite of what we're doing now. It's fun. I mean, we still have, the way we've been doing it, we've just been trying to count down in the chat and then have people join. Still pretty effective. It's just easier depending on where you are in the world. Some places it's easier than others. It's a while since we caught a stream. I've been doing pretty good. Thanks. Oh, the win bonuses, you get them against the AI? That's interesting. Yeah, That's a lot of promotion orders sitting there, assuming you got a lot of tier 7 ships. It's probably over a week's worth. Maybe I'll have to do that tonight. Single launch torps, yeah, it's kind of like putting all your eggs in one basket. If you hit them, they're fucked. If you don't hit them, you're fucked. Yeah, that was a good idea, though. Because, you know, I play the AI games to get through the bureau as quick as possible. You want them to finish in 5 minutes. Like, if they go a full 15 minutes, heaven forbid, then you gotta get a little ticked off. But if you can get them done in 5 minutes, which usually that happens if people are trying to get them over with, then you can be pretty efficient with that sort of stuff. I think he got more than a month to get the bonus POs. Well, can anyone verify that? Sometimes they do those bonus things and it's just for the weekend. That'd be nice, because I'd rather make some movies, some videos today than play 50 AI games, but if that's what needs to be done. Oh, here's that Dan fuck from earlier. Must have not noticed I was in the game this time. I really hope this guy isn't like a major supporter of the channel. I'm just gonna go back to that. It's possible he just was looking on the map and was like, fuck, look at that, Massachusetts, we can completely fuck him up. He's too far forward, I gotta access the broadside. That's how you want to be thinking as a battleship player. But he was looking way across the map, and he never shot at anyone but me the entire game, so... Now, a lot of my fans want to kill me, too, don't get me wrong. Which I understand. If you ever want to get into one of my videos, though, and you kill me 2 minutes in, I can guarantee you that game's not going to make it on YouTube. Bonus goes till January 11th. Okay, well that's good to know. Alright. So that was... I don't know if that was Lightning 101 or not. That's... You kind of saw the idea there. We got bogged down in that close quarter duel with those 3 ships, but... made it work. That's been a lot of people's favorite Tier 7 destroyer for a long time, though. Rather carry you than kill you. Yeah, I need all the help I can get when we're out there. But yeah, we can't stay mad at Dan. He was just playing well. Can't be mad at anyone for playing well. Students want to surpass the teacher. Yeah, let's try... What do we got here? Time for a couple more games. I'll take some suggestions. Alright, so we got 3 promotion orders. What's the tier 6 prize, just out of curiosity? 2 promotion orders, wow. So even the premium tier 6s, which are a lot of, you get promotional. Holy fuck, there's a lot of promotion orders out there. Do a video on AI or no balls? What you talking about? Thank you, Juice. I don't think a lot of people want to see me playing AI in the videos. The only time I've ever put AI videos up is in Bismarck or doing secondary tests. I think that's probably the best way to test the secondaries. Lenin? So if you're going for a dispersion mod, you're getting less than 4% from Max Scharnhorst. Me and Dewey don't like Dame. Play some of the newer ships. That's the first like hour and a half. I played all the new ones. Z23. Can we all like the stream? It's possible. Let's see. I could try Z23, I suppose. AI for the memes. Blending worth spending money. I mean, I would hold on to all the snowbucks until the end of the. Keep an eye on it, you know, but get deep into the campaign, see how much you got, and then see how many crates you'd have to realistically buy. I mean, it's a fun ship. I think every single game I've played, I've done pretty well in it. Kind of a doozy in it earlier where we were fighting off people from all angles. Nice Axie, nice armor, yep. Yeah. Whether it be higher tier ships and walls. I mean, any ship that you're seeing on like a tier 10 or 9 on the PC, I would assume will be in our legendary tier. It's going to cap out at the 8th tier called the legendary tier. Got an Edinburgh, Yudachi, Vlad division. So basically, when we identify there's a division, almost always the division spawns next to each other. So if we see the Vlad or the Edinburgh right here, then we know. Coming through this gap with the destroyer is kind of risky. Very hard to turn around and get out of there. There's the Yamato, okay. So we might be able to sneak in here and get B. Looks like Twisted Track's saying right about here, so I'm thinking the destroyer is going C. There's the Vlad right there to confirm that belief. So what we're going to do is send some cross torps into here. See if we can randomly catch that Yudachi. I want to be aggressive and go over. Oh, shit. We gotta get out of here. I want to go over that. Or the Edinburgh is extremely, extremely dangerous for this thing. This thing, he's within radar range now. So we don't. The longer we give him to figure out there's a destroyer over here, the worse off we're gonna be. It might catch the torp. Nope. Oh, we tried. We almost got him. That was pretty close. Must be getting radared. Oh. Nice. Alright, good play. Oh, shit. Alright. Is Lennon better than Vlad? I mean, that's too early to say that. Vlad's pretty damn good, you know? It's like this Alaska is yet to take a hit from anyone. So you got a debate in your mind here. If you shoot at this guy and those torps are in the water, you might recognize that there's a destroyer here trying to evade the torps. But in that instance, there wasn't a lot of reason to not shoot him. Like, I can't even reliably capture C right now because of that radar cruiser. How many doubloons does it take to get Lennon? I mean, the only way you can get it is with the snowbucks, right? The event currency. So if you play ranked all the way through, you get a bunch of them. You play the campaign all the way through, you get a bunch of them. There's like these missions for playing legendary and tier 7 ships right now. You get a bunch doing that. So I have no idea. I think when I was going over the patch notes, it looked like you needed about 5,000 or 6,000 extra ones. I don't know for sure. I would assume if you go to the World of Warships Legends Reddit page, they've probably done a good job breaking it down on there. Alright. Got the Edinburgh, that's a good one to get. Now, from a winning the game perspective, this guy is really low value at this point in time. You know, this guy might get bogged down trying to fight him. I'd like to get B, but since nobody wants to kill that Alaska, we can't really do that. I'm hoping he moves forward. Nope. See, we put those torps there because he was playing basically right here. There's always a chance he moves forward. Wait till, you know, it's unlikely he can get his turrets on us by the time we hit this island, or get around this, whoop, get around the island. Alright, we're losing A. This is one of those legendary tier games where you look on the map and everyone's pointing at each other, so it's a real kind of a stalemate type of a game. That's when, like, these guys are pushing into crossfires from this Alaska over here, so they're just going to get torn up. But if you can move around and try and find some interesting firing positions. It's going down, hopefully. HE into the Yamato or kill the Alaska. Like, if our team kills the Alaska, we win for sure. Because then we can capture A, no problem. You can see their team's all on the moon. Hopefully this Jean Bart recognizes that. Looks like he probably is. As long as he pushes them far enough off of A, then we can go over there and get it. Don't block. Come on. Alaska's turning in.
Maschinenboost deaktiviert.
Alright, so they only have one radar left. It's over here to the west. So I think I can move forward just a little bit. Love the guns in the Z-23. Yeah, they're pretty good. I think these guns are the most effective on the guy. Oh, fuck.
Feuer auf gegnerisches Kriegsschiff konzentrieren.
If I can get around this cap without actually getting it, that'll be the best, because if he's got that radar ready to go, he could wreck us. Fuck. God damn it. Dude, his guns aren't even fucking pointing at this thing. God damn it. Like, late game like this, evaluating how do we win. These guys are irrelevant. This guy is the key to winning the game, and I think we probably just lost the game right there. Let's see if we can catch him with a lucky torp. If he pops that radar randomly, because he's trying to figure out why am I getting spotted, you know, that plane will spot the torps, and he's definitely going to know where we are, so we're going to have to get behind this island to protect ourselves. I mean, we've had 2 cap advantage for long enough that maybe we pull this off. The John Bart target selection, I don't understand at all. Yeah, he saw those torps a mile away. And he should know where we are, so I'm expecting that radar to go off. Alright. Well, I don't think we can get A reliably, so we gotta defend B. Less than 4 minutes. Ooh, okay, we got one Yamato. Basically, this Vlad's gonna try and push into B. I don't think there's enough time for them to win on score unless they kill the other destroyer. Look at that fucking idiot. What is this guy doing? Gearing. It's not where I would take the gearing, but I have no idea how effective it's been for him. Probably got to keep in mind here. Look at the guy. Alright. I was going to say, if he's pushing really aggressively to the north end of this cap, I might be spotted when we come around this ridge, so you got to keep an eye on that. But if this guy gets off the cap, which it's possible. Can't really prevent him from getting it, but that's not 2 minutes isn't enough for him to turn this around. Uh-oh. 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 Oh, shit. Oh, he had HE loaded. Good job there. Ooh. 2 minutes. It's just, does the gearing die? If the gearing dies, they might have enough points. What do we lose? It's a 75 point swing. 2 minutes. Do they make up 85 points or not? I don't know. It's going to be right on the edge. If this guy doesn't die, then it's pretty much an automatic win. He's sitting there like we won the game. He's within radar range of that thing. So does this guy have a radar? Does he know how it works? Those are the two questions we don't know the answer to. I think he's going to turn hard right around here and come right at us. Oh. That's not good. That little perk kicks in when they're really close to you, and we don't know. Alright. So it looks like the gearing doesn't have his head up his ass, which is good. So we'll sail off and take the W. By the way, if you're deciding should I torp this guy, you can see 21 seconds to time to target. That's the top number on there, above the 4.2 kilometer. Then you can look at the game clock. Do I have 22 seconds? Is this even going to be worth shooting those torpedoes? Alaska doesn't have a radar. He picked a plane. Holy shit. That's unfortunate. Okay, well, yeah, he ended up scoring well. I don't know. I don't like getting behind the team like that because you can't stop them from capturing the caps rapidly if you're behind them. And you can see they were fairly aggressive converting those caps at the end, so I don't normally like to get behind them in their spawn and torp like that, but apparently he blasted a few of them because he did pretty well. Built for guns or torps. I mean, I think it's like a pure... Basically, I try and run that, the German destroyers, you got the really good sonar smoke combo. So I still run them as a counter destroyer. But I kind of have a hybrid build. I used to run this. The guns are really wonky in terms of their accuracy. So actually, I guess I'm testing Mordoff off without even realizing I was doing that. But for a long time, I had Burke on there. It's probably the most middle of the pack hybrid, you know. So I used to run them for guns focus, and then I've switched since then. I've had a Tago on there before. I like the double concealment on this one. The torps aren't amazing, but the detection... Everything about the German destroyers is kind of middle of the pack, you know. So you really got options, but I still try and run them as a counter destroyer philosophy. I don't know how we're still getting crates every time if we're getting these promotion orders. And I don't know, they reset the campaign about 2 days into it, so you can potentially have extra points this first round. Let's see, we need 150,000 with ship torpedoes. Holy fuck. Alright, well. Z23 or Fletcher? Nah, I'd probably go with Fletcher myself. They're both fine. I know there's some hardcore Z23 fans. The problem, like if you're fighting a Fletcher with a Z20 or a Z23 with the Fletcher, you can kick the crap out of it unless you get caught in the smoke sonar combo radius. Then all of a sudden the tide can turn very quickly. I think that's going to have to do it for me here. I got some stuff to do this afternoon. Let's take a look. Let's see what we did here. 1, 2, and 2, 3, 4, 4 and 3, 5, 6, and 4, 7, 8, 9, 9 and 4. That's not too bad. It's more in line with what we're usually shooting for. I don't know, I was worried the teams weren't amazing, but they weren't as bad as we've seen. What happened here? Oh, that was that Fletcher game. That was a horseshit team. Poltava, that was the one they were risking it all to go for the cap. We weren't going to win that one. Massachusetts, that's me. I got my, bottom of the pack. Nice game, Bogards. Both Massachusetts, I got wrecked. Bottom of the... Is that the same game, or is it... Nope. Bottom of the pack on both Massachusetts games. Very, very good. So if you want to know how to play that one, do the exact opposite of what I was trying to do. And they're on both on Atlantic. Missed the lightning. Yeah, the game will upload. It'll be up in about an hour. You can always go back and check. We had all the new ships at the first half of the stream, and then we kind of went through. Yeah, so you can always go back and watch again. A lot of people watching these streams, they watch them. Maybe they're always working when I stream, or they're sleeping, or whatever. But a lot of people go back and watch them later. So yeah, happy holidays, everyone. Hope you had a great Christmas. Yeah, stay tuned. We're going to have a lot of new ships covered. We've got some good games saved up, so I've just got to record some videos. We're going to try and record them all tonight and then put them out over the next few days. So let's see here. If you don't mind hitting that like button before you head out, that's a great way to help the stream